Oh, it's because I refreshed the chapter. I changed the stream info, and that probably
I didn't get that.
triggered a thing.
Oh.
But as I was saying, like I really love the Miles Morales game. But man, the first time I loaded into that, and I'm just hearing a ton of hip hop, and the only like defined character model you can see is Miles, very visibly black, taking up 2/3 of the screen. It's like, choice.
All right.
He is still Puerto Rican game.
All right, but that's another game for another time. Maybe we'll do that game, maybe not. But right now, we go from Japan to China.
Mythical China.
Mm-hmm.
So China.
Shut the fuck up.
I want to say this is the most influential myth in East Asia. Wukong is a very strong champion, usually used in the jungle or top.
Fuck Wukong. Piece of shit. Fuck him.
Shh. Hang on. I didn't check to see what language I had it in.
To find out.
Like, you wanted it.
I personally want it in Mandarin. That's a me thing, though.
I don't care either way.
The heavenly deities.
Sounds shitty in both languages.
Always like the original language, yeah. Like, the English dub is fine.
I'm gonna be real. I looked at a cutscene compilation of this game in both English and not Japanese, Chinese. I think that Wukong sounds shitty in both of them.
He is
in
a
both
monkey.
of them, it sounds like an 80-year-old chain smoking that's trying to sound like a child.
It's a monkey.
What monkey do you know that chain smokes?
Caesar.
I'm pretty sure it takes very little encouragement for that.
My master. Safe.
Okay, so it's in English.
The scriptures. Sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain.
Oh, that lip syncing, I forgot.
So-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more. I understand.
Yeah, the syncing is for Mandarin only, I believe.
But what I don't understand is... you bastards killing my kind!
Stay back, stupid dog. Mark this. He's not
Stupid
just
dog,
any monkey.
you made me look bad.
He's
Ah,
a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once. None other than me can challenge him to a duel. Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court. They will stay and level your mountain. But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless. How tragic would that be, huh? You are one of the court. We don't need to resort to violence. How about you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us.
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good, I am entertained. Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court. Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
They gave you many chances, yet you still each one. Such ingratitude.
I can't remember what the block button is. Okay, yeah, that's where it is. Hang on, let me see if I can't change performance real quick.
Try
that's
also
on
see if you could
performance
change
mode.
the volume.
You need it higher?
Volume. No, change the voice to Chinese.
Speech. Chinese. Okay.
Damn, the screw. That text is small as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
I literally cannot read that carefully. The only word out of that I got is
There's so many clouds.
I think it says Hog, the sacred envoy. I know that first part.
Erlong, the sacred divinity. Erlong.
God damn it, Oolong, stop wishing for panties.
Nah, he's three-eyed, so he's probably Ten Shinhan.
Bigger shoulders.
Oh, wait, what?
斗战胜佛，你可知这长生不老的佛位，有多少人求而不得？
长生不老？三界六道不就毁在这4个字上？
Hang on, that text is actually really small.
That
Fuck
text
off.
is too small to read,
Let me
so we
see
might
here.
actually have to use English.
Yeah, hang on. The subtitles are on. I actually can't make them bigger. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So I guess we will have to.
That's where I have to go with English because I can't read that shit.
I mean, I can, but I'm right in front of my fucking monitor. Okay, give me a sec. Yeah. Damn, that really sucks. Yeah. We'll have to go with English, yo.
That text is so fucking small. So I have to ask, how do they make it so that, like,
Yeah.
Power levels.
Fuck Super Saiyans! And fuck you!
Shared
God.
The Celestial Court welcomes
the
you,
last
foul
cool
monkey,
thing
yet
I'll
you
ever
remain
do.
untamed.
There is no
None
joke.
shall save you
Respects.
now.
Dear brother, your edge needs honing. Good. I was in need of a
It's just
nice
clipping it to
scratch.
him.
Yeah, it's just flipping straight into him.
Oh fuck. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, this. Alright. Let's do this shit!
So I have to ask, how do they make it so that there's an actual threat?
Oh, to you as the player when you are being the stone monkey?
Yeah. No, just like as Wukong in general. Like,
Your escape
I'm
was
sitting here
a crime.
wondering, like, there should be at any point in time a threat. You have, what, quadruple immortality?
So there's a difference of they may not be able to kill him, but they can imprison him, remember? That's a different thing that you can do.
I love how, like, you have been completely destroying this guy in the fight with, like, one-sided, and the guy is still, like, if
Hang
you
on, this is
give up
really
now,
loud.
the audio, this,
Go ahead, you were saying?
I was saying, like, you have been completely destroying this guy one-sidedly. No real chance against him. And the entire time, he's like, if you give up now, I promise to make it a swift death.
Foul monkey! Taste my axe!
Fuck you, gay boy!
Oh shit, Flower Fruit Mountain.
Rat! You call that a duel?
Why did that get you
The
killed?
glare up here is dazzling.
I'm sorry, say again?
Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
Because it was something stupid I wasn't expecting. Remember, to get me to chuckle, it doesn't have to actually be funny. It just has to be dumb and out of left field.
I do like the recreation that they're doing with the whole fight, like them constantly transforming in chat. Are you kidding?
Why are you losing to Sung? Or Sang? Forget his name.
Erlong.
No, that fucker from
And
FF7.
so ends the last tale of Sun Wukong. A hero who treasured his freedom above all else. Buddhahood he attained, yes, but cumbersome he found the celestial rules, for he yearned to come back and to revel in the simple joys with us. Little did he know, his choice to forgo the life above only fueled their mistrust. stone has stood for countless days on the mountain. Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it. Unbegotten, undying, such is the nature of a stone monkey. Though his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6 relics he turned, and separately they escaped, choosing to stay hidden. Those are the 6 senses of the great sage. Yet no one has ever seen them, not in centuries. I'm old now. Venture through all the lands I cannot. Yet among you, there might be one who is destined. One that shall recover all his scattered relics. And upon the return of the relics to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
Black Cloud, Red Fire. So these chapters are actually longer than you'd think. I think when I played on my own, I didn't finish this game beforehand. I played a little bit, but yeah, these chapters are pretty decently chunked with several environments in them. And they have hidden bonus bosses and shit. And I definitely want to see about finding them.
Nowhere better than a home. We cheat death and ever grow. Huh? Here, you see what bliss my fate shows.
Luck's around the corner. Seems like he just fell from a fruit tree here.
Perfect timing. This peach knew I needed a snack. You sneaky rascal! Dared fool me? I'll make sure you regret it!
No matter how many times you come around, you're still as mischievous as ever, eh?
So let's see. Is there anything back here? No, that's fake. Okay. So I will say there are certain aspects of this game that are set up like a Souls-like, but it's really not a Souls-like. This is definitely more of an action game. Yeah. That's
I give a controversial take.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like games that are not things should not add aspects of things if they're not going to commit.
No, I think that certain aspects are fine. I think a good mechanic is a good mechanic. To me, that's the thing. I think it just depends on knowing which mechanics will help your game versus which ones won't, and you're just, adding needless complexity or things that just are going to break the flow.
That's fine. That just me personally, I feel like if you're not going to be a Souls-like, you shouldn't bother adding aspects of the Souls-like thing. You shouldn't be doing the bonfire checkpoints. You shouldn't do respawning enemies.
I mean, I think respawning...
If you're not going to commit, don't fucking add it.
Well, here's the thing. Respawning enemies
based around resting at a checkpoint like
is
a Souls-like
fine.
if you're not going to be like a Souls-like.
I think that actually the respawning enemies is fine, especially considering this is an RPG that does involve some level of backtracking if you're looking for stuff. I prefer a thing of, especially like when it comes to grinding certain games, sometimes it's like, okay, if you're not going to be a game that has your enemies like respawn mid,
I'm not
like,
saying that
whatever.
the enemies can't respawn.
Oh,
Like,
hang on.
Dragon Age enemies respawn.
Mm-hmm. I think it's about finding a balance. To me, the respawning enemies at checkpoints isn't a big deal.
Is it a big deal? No, I agree. I just say if you're not going to commit, you shouldn't try. That's my personal opinion.
You like to have bad opinions.
His spitting image, I'd say.
Hey, Dylan, who's the one of us that's only gotten high chaos ending
Hang on.
in Dishonored?
The man's got sprouts out of his head like he's a potato. I'm pretty sure he's
Probably
a potato
is.
spirit.
Then
Or he's supposed to be underground.
was rebuilt. What good is it to rebuild a temple if the goodwill of men has been burnt to ashes?
And to answer you, Raven, I haven't finished Dishonored enough times to get more than one ending.
It's a tough one. Good luck to you.
Okay, let's look at our shot if we can. So yeah, there are other outfits, and I believe they do have different effects. You could have some drip in this game, and I like that. So let's see, we have a special item. Probably in our inventory.
I think you should not market it like a thing if you're not going to be like that thing. So for me, my thing is you should not add a mechanic to a thing if you're not going to commit for that being a major thing of the game. I do not want my fucking stealth game to suddenly have a racing feature.
Okay.
I don't care if you write it into the thing. You shouldn't do that if it's not going to also be a stealth/racing game.
So the thing is,
if your game is not going to be a Souls-like, don't add Souls-like stuff.
No. See, to me, to say if you're not going to be this genre, don't add things from that genre. I don't want to say that because that's very restrictive, and people have different personal lines on what that means entirely, to the point where nobody will agree on that thing. On the terms of like, you shouldn't market a thing if you're not going to be that thing.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Sorry, I was not going to hear this part, but like on the terms of marketing, sometimes things do market themselves as one thing when they shouldn't, and other times, sometimes people will just see a game and then completely misinterpret what they're seeing, and that's a whole other issue. I should mention that this game never, at no point do I think did the developers actually say like this was a Souls-like. But people saw certain mechanics that are common in Souls-likes that are also in this, and went, "Oh, it's a Souls-like." The devs never fucking said that.
Company.
All right, let's see. And then when it comes to putting mechanics into something, it's a thing of, I don't think you should be fucking around with a mechanic unless you know what you want to do with it.
Yeah, like having a mechanic or having something be open world or something like that, like those need to have a purpose.
Like, I'll actually say,
there
like,
for a very definitive reason.
This game isn't open world, but it's not totally linear either. There are off-beaten path things to do, but I mean, like, this game also has like, its environments are more in terms of their size have more in common with Lies of P than they do Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring is very open world.
Yeah, Lies of P is pretty fucking linear. This is not as linear as Lies of P. But, like, it's closer to Lies of P than it is from other stuff. Skanda form. Let me see here. It's been over a year since I played this, so I may as well be learning this game over again. Man shrinks at odor, but smiles at beauty, which is only natural. Once hidden inside the Buddha's head.
Hello?
This treasure head. So what Dylan and I were saying was that I don't want to say, like, don't use a mechanic if you're not going to be in that genre. My thing, because that's way too restrictive and people have different lines on that, on what that actually means. But what I'm going to say is don't use a mechanic if you don't know what you want to do with it.
Alright, that's fair. Counterpoint. How many games have we seen that added things to it, and the thing that they added to it that it wasn't supposed to, and it ended up being the worst part of that game? I can name a great many.
Oh, that's because they're like somebody decided a mechanic should be
other
there.
People do it bad doesn't mean it shouldn't ever be done.
Yeah.
That's a completely asinine viewpoint.
I don't know. If I have yet to see that aspect of a thing done well, I feel like it's better to just not bother with it unless you are willing to fully go in on the thing.
We got a new... oh, hey, it's Fiery Adura. You guys don't know her, but I follow her on Blue Sky and other things. Hi, Fiery.
I'm not familiar.
Just new follower. Somebody I follow on Tumblr and Blue Sky.
It's been
Mutuals
a
on a
while,
few places.
but the immobilize spell still works like a charm.
Just popped over to give you the follow in the viewer. Thank you so much.
Since you hail from Mount Huagro, it won't hurt to teach you a handy trick. Now, here we go. Give me your hand.
So, you get a lot of spells in this game. Like, a lot of spells. But to balance it, what they do is you can only have 4 equipped at a time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure
There
you
you
can only have like 3
If
or
you
4.
come across any miscreants, just point your finger at them.
And some of them can be augmented in
And
certain
release
ways.
This spell. You'll be able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather.
Oh my god, his facial hair is actually like... This is the rooting spuds from... yeah.
Power will wear off within a few short moments. Though it's good enough against boneheads like this one. Anyway.
Viria? Not Viria? Okay. Gotcha.
No! The young boys these days know no manners. Fear not. Teach them a lesson with your new spell.
So, a thing to note about the Immobilize spell is it is dependent on the strength of the enemy you're fighting. So if it's like a low-level enemy, that spell will last very long. If it's a boss, it'll last like half a second.
Rex.
But like some of the stuff that they did take over from you know, is common in Souls-likes is some of how the camera controls and locking onto enemies. You have stamina that feeds into your ability to attack and dodge, stuff like that. You will run out if you keep going. Let's see. Level up to gain sparks and awaken more abilities and spells. Sparks will not be lost on resurrection. Yeah, see, they even know that some people seem to have picked up the whole Souls-like thing, and they had to say, hey, when you die, you don't lose your shit, actually. Just be aware of that.
I mean, that's fine.
Y'all go ahead. I do like the various spirits that they have in this game.
I really want to play this game. I bought this game like a year and a half ago, and I just...
Yeah, you and I bought it at like the same time.
I just forgot to play it. But, like...
Let's see here.
The back of my mind, the entire time, all I'm thinking about is... that whole thing of, well, if you're not going to commit to the thing, it's just going to irritate me.
I don't think you need to commit to, say, you have to do it like this. But I do think you need to, like I said, you need to know what you want to do with it and make sure that what you're going to do with it is actually adding to it rather than just being something that's just there. And a lot of times, some things are just there. Like, there have been numerous times I've played RPGs or games and I've gone, okay, there's a lot of good stuff here. Why is this an open world? Or, like, some of this stuff is good, but, like, why is this aspect of the game here? Because, unfortunately, you either didn't say it, go through it to the fullest, or it's just, you're doing it the exact same way everybody else did it, and it's not, and when paired with all this other shit, it actually seems to grind against it, rather than help it.
The proper answer in 97% of the time of that regard is the higher up said, hey, open world games sell like hot cakes. Make this game an open world game. We don't know what that is, sir. Did I hear that you don't want to work here anymore?
Yeah. But yeah, I do like that this game's focus did not try to outrun its scale. Or I should say its scale didn't outrun what its focus should be. It feels big enough, but not like being stretched thin. At least the parts that I did play before. But if there is one issue with this, it's that unfortunately, because the locations are the locales look bigger than they actually are, you'll be like, wow, what's over there? And then slam into an invisible wall. It's like, okay, that's not actually something I can go look at. And then you get to the next chapter, and then suddenly, like, actually, there's a lot more that you can go look at. And it's like, God damn it, you just trained me to not look at shit.
Okay, that's an issue there.
Yeah, that is teeny bit annoying.
I was gonna say, like, after the first bit of you saying, hey, you go, what's over there? The answer is not much. I would be like, okay, well, I would just correct my brain to being like, all right, don't worry about that.
Then being converted after the correction.
It can actually matter later. Like, oh, well then fuck
yeah,
you, I
Act
guess.
2 is like big. It's still not open world big, but it's so much bigger than you've had up to that point that you're like, well, now I'm just confused. I'm getting mixed signals here. Okay, reignite the sparks. Seeking guidance from deities. Oh yeah, that's right. There are different stances. You can stance switch. You can invest in your spells as well, and you can invest in stances and stuff. This is so much. I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't a Souls-like anymore. Then this is a Neo-like.
Which is like, Neo was like, some people would call Neo a Souls-like, but it's like, it's not really. Like, if this is what Neo is like, I do need to try Neo then. All right, let's see here.
This is exactly like Neo.
Okay. I will say, if I remember correctly,
skills. Do you get leveled like armor?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if the armor is leveled. It's been a while, so I could be completely off base here. I do know that the armor does matter. Then it matters more than not at all. But actually, I think you can level the armor. But like, this is a the great thing about this game is, if I remember correctly, respecs are free, like 110% free. The game wants you to find what you want to do and is not going to charge you for it.
All right, I'll give the game that is. Now, to be fair, I feel like that should just be the baseline of all
That
video games. I
should
feel
be
like
the
respec
golden
should
standard.
just be free, or at the very least, very low cost. Like recoats in Expedition 33, you can get
Acceleration.
Which
200
drop
of
like a
them some
motherfucker.
days.
And
Okay.
respecing class at Withers and VG3, like it's
Yeah.
a little bit pricey at the start, but by the time you get to the end of Act 1, it doesn't matter because you're
Well, also
playing the game,
every
right?
time you respect him from him, you can just pickpocket the money back from him, and he doesn't
Yeah.
care, even if he detects you.
Stamina. Each time reduces sprinting. Stamina cost of dodging. Light attack. Health. Let's get staff spin. Okay.
All right,
That's
I'm gonna have to
everything
bow to stream early.
for
I need a
rank.
shower.
Well, we only got about
I gotta
15 minutes
recover.
anyway.
Yeah, but I wanted to get a shower 2 hours ago, but I didn't because I gotta get all the fucking pet hair and
Okay,
fur oil off
so
of me because it's fucking aggravating the piss out of my allergies.
ginseng. Believe that which bears semblance of human shape doth possess a kindred spirit that can be used to make medicines.
I'll catch you
There's so
chuckle nuts
much,
later.
just so much shit that I just do not remember. Piece of gold. Well, we'll come back to this when I remember what this shit is for.
Spoiler alert. That is what we call lying.
You don't think you can just parade in, do you?
Well, those shrines are like
It's not that
bonfires.
simple.
No, I'm saying you go in. We will come back to this when I understand it. That is a lie.
Follow the fires ahead and scout this mountain unnoticed. Fly! It might be humble, but my shrine is very versatile. You'll get it soon.
Thanos snapped.
In the depths of Black Wind Mountain, there are secrets.
Hey, hun, look.
The
It's
cicada
take
form
two
may
again.
help you explore.
A few jars of wine.
This form does not
Wonder
last
if there's
forever.
anything left inside.
Should you find yourself lost, just follow my voice. Now, off you go.
I feel like those wings don't move far enough. I admit, I do see cicadas here in Wisconsin, but they don't typically move around, so I don't know.
They usually just sit on a tree and scream for sex.
And then die. Honestly, goals.
Master speaks, and that is. Who are you?
Hello.
So, my biggest question with this game was looking around it is like, so humans do exist, and then you have all of these like monkey and fox people that are supposed to just be
Y'all go.
dudes.
Spirits and shit. But also just monkeys too. I'm trying to remember if there's an actual parry.
I remember there is a parry in this game.
Like one that's not dependent on turning into stone. Okay, that waterfall doesn't have anything behind it, or at least nothing that I can get to. Jade Lotus. I actually want to go back and see all that stuff I passed by. What was that, Raven?
Oh, the rock is the parry.
Yeah. I do know there's like actual blocking though. But the block is not the same as the parry.
Stop your treasure.
Woo! I like that when you, if you get a perfect dodge off, it leaves behind a little shadow clone, little monkey clone. Tiny piece of gold. Evil repelling predicament. Folly cooling powder. I would like to. I just want to grab the flower. I just want to grab the flower. I know how to do that effect. The shadow clone.
Little toucan to fill out a job application form and suddenly become an after image like a Looney Tunes.
Fuck.
Sorry, didn't mean to roast you. To say somebody else.
Know how to code it? Oh, okay.
Actually fascinating.
That sounds cool.
I want to learn how to make video games. Also hate most video game companies and publishers.
If you want to learn how to make video games, you should join my brother's independent studio.
I feel like that's a conflict of interest.
I mean, I'm not on HR. All right, let me tell you how impartial
Sorry,
he is.
no, my laugh did not get picked up.
Like, what is that about? I'll show you how much there's not a conflict of interest. I said, could I be hired on as a voice actor? And and he said no.
Damn.
Nah,
fucked,
it's just like, nah, it's not even that. But I mean, like, considering I don't have a job over there. Besides, they're like, how indie are they? It's like, oh, you know, everybody's hoping that when their game comes out, they'll get money.
Isn't that always the best part about being an indie dev?
Like, my brother's out here making an indie game, and it's like what he's telling people up front. Like, what it would be is like he would just tell people what an idea he had, and they're like, "Oh, could I be a part of that?" He's like, "I literally cannot pay you." He's like, "No, but I that looks really interesting though." He's like, no," and he says, "No, I need you to understand, I cannot pay you."
Another monkey, I see. Why don't you lay down?
Like, are you even making it? If you're eating next month, are you even making it?
What say you?
Guangxi. This guy's so cool.
I will say that watching people play this game did
Fucking shit.
elicit the same feel of learning that the story and events of Inuyasha are in fact just the most basic fucking like aspect of like so many mythological stories in Japan.
Like, yeah, this, like, you basically, about half of, like, almost every anime you know from the 80s, every shonen, and even some from after that, is just doing Journey to the West again. Just like not a one-to-one, but they're all doing Journey to the West. God, I got my shit ran.
Like when I was explaining, like, oh, I really like Inuyasha to my friend Eleanor, she's like, yeah, I want you to know the Shihoni jewels are like the most common fucking thing in Japan's mythology. And I'm like, really? How common? And she's like, I can name at least 25 separate stories that are unrelated to each other that all have those jewels.
So what I'm hearing is it's the god, like, it's just, you know, common thing in mythology for a particular region.
Mm.
Son of a bitch. Can this not happen right now? Oh, now he's not shooting.
I was wondering how long it was going to take for you to realize you were on fire.
Yakuza? I mean, Yakuza's not a, shonen.
I don't know.
It's at least seinen.
Shonen.
It's at least seinen.
Oh no, the move that you were doing.
I am on fire. Woo! Woo! He's so cool. Ow. Okay. I think I gotta go grind before I take him on again. We'll give him one more go, and then we'll have to call stream there because we spent the first 2 hours and change on Yote, so we don't have a lot of time with this game.
I gotta say, I really love how, as I was saying, like, so many of these things you look back, it's like, oh, that's from this story too? So many monsters that I know of from Chinese mythology, I'm like, oh, you're here too.
It's like, oh yeah, this is from that. Really? Yeah, all of it.
Hey, Little Toucan, are you excited for the new Not Like a Dragon game?
It's God of Dragon. No, Gang of Dragon. Excuse me. I said God of Dragon.
Gang of Dragon.
Yeah.
Nagoshi looking at Sega saying, "Do me, pussy. I've got friends in the Yakuza."
Gang of Dragon is by Nagoshi Studios, which is where the head of fucking, oh, I'm out of stamina. I didn't realize it. You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, the creator of Like a Dragon left the year or two prior, and he founded his own studio, and he just announced that he's making his own new game, and it's literally just another Yakuza game.
This time starring a Korean man.
The city is just fucking Kamurocho again, but is not called Kamurocho. It's actually
Kabukicho,
called Kabukicho,
which is the real life place.
The actual, yeah.
Woo! God,
apparently
he's so cool.
Apparently that Korean actor plays exactly like one character, and it's that same guy from the trailer who's the no-nonsense, cool martial artist. I mean, yeah, that's fine. But like everybody, like people pointed out that motherfucker, like at the end of the trailer that is on the Steam page, on the right-hand side, you can just see the fucking clown from Yakuza 006.
The clown merchant?
Yeah, he's just on the right-hand side of the trailer.
Fuck!
At the end. Nagoshi looking at the
Oh, God
former studio.
damn! That hurt so bad. That was so cool.
But Nagoshi looking at the former studio dead in the eyes, and it just says their kid's fucking school address. Like, I bet you
I died, I got it. This is for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. Unfortunately, we are out of time. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow with more Black Myth Wukong. And this will be what we continue to play for foreseeable future. If things are okay, then on Monday, I will be streaming... on Monday, I'll be streaming some Yakuza 0. Not Wednesday, though. Wednesday, I have a doctor's appointment, unfortunately. So, yeah. Thank you all for coming. Hope you had a wonderful time. And I will see you tomorrow.